As we head into Friday, we're going to see plenty of warmth stick around, just like we saw today. It was the first time in a week that we've had anything above 50 degrees, so that April warmth sticks around for Friday. Not so much for the weekend. Cooler and rainy weather just around the corner once we get into the weekend itself. Definitely could use the rain. Just the cold air getting just a little old at this point, considering how much we've seen it so far this month. But over the next 24 hours, pretty comfortable. Not as chilly tonight, down into the 40s under a mainly clear sky. And then we're heating up quickly in the morning. We're starting out brisk, but as you can see, we're already pushing 60 degrees by 10 o'clock, then into the mid-60s by noon. That should set us up for a day closer to 70 like we saw today. That's despite, as you can see, not as much sunshine. We're not going to see that bright sunny sky like we saw today. Instead, increasing cloud cover. Builds up through the day. The weather does stay dry, but we're not going to see all that sun. However, you can see 68 in our forecast still puts us right at about where we saw temperatures today. So still warm for Friday afternoon ahead of that cool down going into the weekend. And what's going to happen here is that a slow-moving weather system just kind of gets stuck over the Midwest, so that's going to keep sporadic and periodic rain showers going, and it also just means that the weather doesn't change much and just continues to cool off because this weather system is just not leaving much. So as you can see, through Saturday and Sunday, this really just hangs out in the region and doesn't really go anywhere, resulting in on and off showers for us and much cooler weather. After near 70 for tomorrow, we're back down into the mid-50s for Saturday with some breezy winds, and then pushing the 40s for temperatures by the time we get to Sunday, again with some possibly windy conditions at times, so not necessarily the most pleasant conditions to be outdoors, especially by Sunday. Rain shower wise, by the tail end of Saturday morning, that round of rain is out. Rest of the day looks fairly dry and quiet. Then we go into Saturday night, more spotty rain showers ahead if you're going to be out late. And then Sunday, as you can see, more rain activity spiraling in. We don't see the snow, but we will see mostly rain showers, especially in the afternoon. Maybe a little grauple starts to work in, but for the most part, it's just kind of a soggy end of the weekend as those temperatures get back to brisk levels. And they stick around for the start of May, so May may be off to a cold start. But then after that, right back into those mid to upper 60s into the middle of next week. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, the weather is consistently like that, so we might finally get out of this periodic cold pattern for a little while, at least through the tail end of next week. Now in the 4-degree guarantee, temperatures try to get to 70 today. That means just a couple degrees off the bullseye, but the end result is cash total up to 65, and we got one more forecast to go before the week is over.